I'm extremely excited about the Doctor's Choice line of products. Doctor's Choice CBD products have been designed exclusively to be used in medical offices and patient care. You will not find Doctor's Choice products on the shelves of local retail stores, pharmacies, gas stations, or head shops. They are made exclusively for doctors and medical practices looking for alternative and better solutions to inflammation, pain, anxiety, insomnia, and many other conditions. I know myself and my fellow physicians are looking for the ultimate in purity, potency, and quality in our CBD products. Doctor's Choice fits that requirement. My name is Dr. Ewdward Pearson, and I have been a board-certified integrative and holistic medicine specialist for about 15 years. I was trained traditionally, went to the University of South Florida College of Medicine, proceeded to internship in California at UC Davis, and then went straight from that to being trained in all the different modalities that we now incorporate into our clinics with integrative care. I've spent the last 15 years learning how I think are the ways to truly help heal people, not simply cover things up with medications, although we do recommend specific medications when necessary, but really there's so many alternative ways to treat people when your goal is to truly uncover what's causing the illness and set the body back onto a path for health and healing. Over the years, we've had some great successes with a lot of various conditions, and more importantly, have had a lot of experience with different alternative treatment protocols and modalities that really help people feel much better, much more quickly, and address those underlying issues that are really common in people today. It's been great over the last several years and decade to see a much more patient-driven focus on integrative and more natural protocols and remedies for health problems, and I feel honored to be in the field that's really, I think, leading the way with new advancements in medicine to include cannabis medicine, stem cell therapies, bioidentical hormones, nutritional evaluations, whole body detoxification programs as well. We treat everything from kids to cancer. If I had to say a specific focus of my clinic that I really enjoy treating is autoimmune problems. That's a very epidemically increasing condition that's very much a common link between so many chronic illnesses that we see today. So we like to uncover the causes, correct the inflammation, and get people back to feeling well and enjoying their lives. I'd like to welcome you to our office and look forward to helping you regain the health and vitality you are looking for. CBD, or cannabidiol, is one of the many cannabinoids found in the hemp or cannabis plant. Cannabinoids are the general term used to describe the other ingredients in the cannabis plant aside from THC, which is the psychoactive component. Cannabidiol is really just one of the many chemical compounds from the cannabinoid family that naturally occurs in the hemp or cannabis plant. When people are discussing what is CBD, it's going to be products that contain typically many of the cannabinoid compounds within cannabis. It's been somewhat recently discovered. It's obviously very popular because it's being found to have many relaxing qualities for the body. It is anti-inflammatory, it has antioxidant properties, and it can be used for not only simply body relaxation, but also we're finding it effective for pain in different doses. It is being highly studied and used more and more worldwide with great success. THC is probably the most well-known ingredient in cannabis, tetrahydrocannabinol. And this is the ingredient that has been so controversial for the last 80 years. It is psychoactive, but it also has tremendous healing qualities as well, we are finally discovering, and has very high levels of the similar antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. So it appears to be very good for us when used correctly. However, it does obviously have psychoactive properties, and it needs to be used carefully in moderation for benefit for your health. In contrast to CBD, THC is primarily focused on mental activity and not physical activity. So THC does have mostly mental effects, whereas the CBDs have mostly physical effects on our bodies. However, we are finding that they do work the best together, but THC is the most highly regulated compound in cannabis and has varying limits legally when it's in products. CBG is short for cannabigerol, and this is one of the newer cannabinoids that's being researched within the cannabis plant. CBG is harder to extract. It's present in much lower quantities in most cannabis plants. We are researching better ways to extract higher amounts of it because of some of the exciting qualities it seems to have. In cannabis, it's actually a precursor molecule to all of the other cannabinoids and including THC. So CBG is somewhat of a stem cell, if you will, for the cannabis plant that is produced very early in the plant's development and then converted into other cannabinoids that are more commonly found in the adult plants. We are starting to use CBG containing products in higher doses because we're finding exciting activities that are potentially anti-cancer, aid in digestion and lower inflammatory bowel issues, and can also be very active with antibacterial properties. Products will usually have a higher concentration of CBG, but also still have a spectrum of other cannabinoids in the product. And while the effects can vary, people do notice significantly different effects from CBG than CBD products. Most commonly, people might report effects of heightened energy and focus and awareness, but also some people find that it's very relaxing and helps at nighttime as well. It's a very exciting new cannabinoid that we are beginning to use more widely in our practice. When discussing CBD products, some of the terms that you'll hear will be full spectrum versus broad spectrum versus CBD isolate. Full spectrum products will have the highest number of cannabinoid compounds within the product. It's literally a full spectrum of the cannabinoids and some THC. The important thing about using full spectrum products are that you have all of those ingredients and they each work together synergistically, or as what's known as the entourage effect, to add to the positive benefits of the products. In contrast, broad spectrum products will have the THC removed. This is important because you will not have any risks of positive drug tests. You should not have any mental or euphoric effects. They should have all of the remaining ingredients, however, to include the cannabinoids and other compounds known as terpenes and additional things that help the products synergistically work with the most benefit. The simplest form of CBD, back talking about CBD as simply cannabidiol and not any of the other cannabinoids, is CBD isolate. This is where the compounds have been extracted to only leave cannabidiol left. It is usually seen commercially as a very clean white powder, and it is typically close to 100% CBD only. These are often used as additives in food products where legal and or beverages, but CBD by itself can be available as a pure CBD isolate. Most recently, the regulations on THC have been loosening. As we see more and more states incorporate medical marijuana programs in their states, and also the widespread use of CBD, which, unless the THC is removed, will have some THC in the products. Legally, you are allowed to buy CBD products that contain up to 0.3% THC over the counter. Anything over that is considered a high enough amount of THC to still be a Schedule I and classified drug. Also, 0.3% THC is low enough that most drug testing for cannabis will be negative. However, it can also frequently still test positive. For that reason, the amount of THC within products is very important to consider depending on the patient using the products. This is our full spectrum CBD oil or tincture. This is one of the most common starting places for patients to try CBD. Oils and tinctures used sublingually have very high absorption rates and have a fairly quick onset of action. This particular product is a higher concentrate CBD product with 2,000 milligrams. I've found in my practice that higher doses of CBD, such as what's available in this product and several of our others, are more effective for chronic pain issues. We also have some delicious natural flavors in our products which make them very enjoyable. This particular product has a honey flavor and others have watermelon or blueberry. This is a very exciting product for me. This is our CBG broad spectrum oil. It's also a very high dose product with 2,500 milligrams of cannabinoids in this particular product. CBG products will have a higher ratio of CBG to CBD, CBG being cannabigerol, the stem cell precursor in cannabis to the other cannabinoids. CBG is the cannabinoid that we're finding to be even more active with certain exciting health promoting benefits such as antioxidation, antibacterial activity, and even anti-cancer activity. This particular product has a delicious blueberry flavor. I can tell you myself and my family enjoy it very much. These are our CBD water-soluble nano capsules. This is a full spectrum product with low amounts of THC. We're learning a lot about how to formulate CBD in a more absorbable method. Nanoparticles that are also water-soluble allow the body to more quickly absorb the CBD into our cells, thus getting better and quicker relief. Each gel cap contains 25 milligrams of cannabinoids, a very common starting dose for most patients looking for relief. I'm very excited about one of our most popular products, the OMG Relief Stick. Topical CBD products can be extremely effective for skin and joint and total body pain. This stick is full spectrum, so it is going to include some THC and allow for the entourage effect of all of the cannabinoids present in cannabis. And it's a very easy roll-on applicator to be used anywhere you have pain. We're seeing great effects on pain issues across many ages and even severe chronic pain itself. This is our Hemp Intensive Relief Rub. This is a CBD broad spectrum product which also contains 10% emu oil for better absorption. Emu oil is very popular, luxurious and silky oil to apply to skin. I use it for not only joint pain, but also skin irritations, rashes, and simply dry skin. It's in a broad spectrum product with no THC and effective to be used in a larger area or joints and areas with chronic pain. This is our CBD roll-on pain stick that also contains a very popular ingredient, lidocaine. Lidocaine is a well-known analgesic for topical pain and very effective for those who enjoy its benefits, along with the continued full-spectrum ingredients of all of the cannabinoids to achieve more instant relief of acute pain issues. This is our Doctor's Choice Sleep Support Oral Spray. This is a CBD broad-spectrum product with added melatonin. Melatonin is a well-known product that helps aid in sleep as well as CBD's known relaxing effect. This is a very useful product for all of those seeking a better night's sleep. I highly recommend it.